The Reserve Bank has just released its quarterly statement on monetary policy. Joining us live now is business reporter Edward Boyd. Ed, what were the highlights?
Annalise, it's a pretty grim quarterly statement here from the Reserve Bank. It says unemployment is going to peak at about 10% this year, but also says it would be much higher if the JobKeeper program had not been introduced by the federal government. The RBA also expects our GDP, our economy, to contract by 10% in the June quarter as well. And total hours worked are likely to contract by around 20% over the first half of 2020. Household consumption is also expected to fall by about 15% before recovering over the next couple of years. The bank says as the spread of the virus is contained and public health measures are relaxed, both domestic and global economies will begin to recover. A full recovery, though, will take time. Many households and businesses have reduced spending in response to declines in income and wealth and heightened uncertainty. This will take a while to reverse, especially if there are lingering concerns about control of the virus. The RBA says a plausible baseline scenario for the outlook in Australia involves the relaxation of domestic activity restrictions over the coming months, with most of these restrictions lifted by the end of the September quarter. And restrictions on large public gatherings and international travel could remain in force for much longer than this. The RBA says, though, under this baseline scenario, activity and employment should begin to recover in the second half of this year. So, Annalise, some grim forecasting here, but it looks like the RBA is a little bit hopeful that our economy and our unemployment rate in particular will really start to pick up again once we get in the second half of 2020.
Just another thing hanging off this cabinet meeting today, Ed Boyd, thank you for the update.